This is what we're going to be creating today.
Yoga Lane.
So using Nano Banana in Photoshop, I asked it to place Dhalsim on a chroma green background. Then I asked it to create a 16-bit version. Then I asked it to lower his leg. I noticed that it created a yellow drape on his shorts, so I changed the prompt to, he's wearing yellow saffron shorts secured with a rope. Then I asked it to lower his left arm. And then I noticed that the shorts were a little too dark, so I brightened them up in Photoshop. Then I brought those 16-bit images into ComfyUI using a WAN 2.2 first and last frame workflow, but the biggest problem was my simple prompt. So I went to Google Gemini and asked it to create a structured prompt in order to get the action to work right. Then I brought that shot into After Effects and composited over a GIF animation of Dhalsim's stage. Then I added a hue saturation in order to pump it up a little bit. Then I added an unsharpened mask in order to make the background more crisp. Then I comped the green screen footage back onto the background, added key light, added a levels effect to composite it more into the background. Then I added a mosaic effect just to get a little bit more of the 16-bit effect. Then I added a grid effect to mimic the look of pixels on a screen. Then I added a levels effect in order to balance out the whole video. Then I added an unsharpened mask in order to make the whole video a little bit more crispier. Then I used that 16-bit version of Dhalsim to create a pose reference in ComfyUI using WAN 2.2 with the first and last frame workflow. I was able to take that newly created pose image and combine it with the original Dhalsim shot and create shot 1 with the prompt that I created with Google Gemini. For shot 2, I used an image to video workflow and a prompt that I created in Google Gemini. For shot 3, I had to take the original shot of Dhalsim on the chroma green background and add white eyes in order for the first and last frame WAN 2.2 animation to work seamlessly. After adding the white eyes, I asked Nano Banana to change the man's pose to a floating lotus pose and add white eyes. I then brought those two images back into ComfyUI using a WAN 2.2 first and last frame workflow with the prompt that I generated with Google Gemini. For the background, I asked Nano Banana to remove Dhalsim and then remove the text. Afterwards, I used the clean background and the text in a WAN 2.2 first and last frame workflow and used a prompt that I created in Google Gemini. I ran that for like 1,000,000 times, but the problem was that WAN 2.2 couldn't get both top and bottom animation to reveal nicely, so I had to combine two shots in order to create one shot. Once I was satisfied with all the shots that I created, I brought them into After Effects for compositing. I grabbed all 3 shots of Dhalsim on the chroma green background and keyed them out with key light. A big problem with WAN 2.2 is that you could only create 5-second clips. There's a noticeable glitch when you're cutting these clips together because WAN 2.2 doesn't know what video came before or what video's coming after. So I had to grab all those 3 shots, bring them into a WAN 2.2 VACE workflow in order to create scene fixes. You can give it context frames. You say, hey, look at 8 frames before the stitch and 8 frames after the stitch, and VACE has enough understanding of the motion before the stitch and the motion after the stitch. I brought them back into After Effects, placed them on top of the video in order to get a seamlessly flowing 3-shot edit. Now it's time to add the sauce. I added a curves adjustment to mimic the fire look. I added a turbulent displacement effect in order to mimic the movement of fire. Then I added a glow into his mouth and roughened it up with roughened edges in order to make it feel more fiery. Then I added a stock fire asset, changed the blend mode to screen, and doubled it up for more oomph. Afterwards, I added a light wrap with Red Giant Super Comp. In order to get the light wrap to work, I had to duplicate the comp and place it over the original comp, mask out the areas of the light wrap to get a seamless shot. I added a glow to his eyes with optical glow. Then I added a compound blur map and a displacement map to displace the background to add more energy to the transition. Wan 2.2 does a great job at animating images, but sometimes it messes up. In this instance, the eyes glowed, but then they faded out at a specific moment. So in order to fix this, I tracked the eyes in Mocha AE, then I grabbed the still frame from the video where the eyes are glowing, and I tracked that right back onto the footage so that the eyes glow for the remainder of the shot. And here's the final shot.
Yoga Blade.
I'm also putting together a full course breaking down how I create commercial-style product animations using AI tools in After Effects. It goes through the full process from AI generation to compositing, editing, sound, and final polish. The course is still in production, but the waitlist is open now. The link is in the description.